55 car, is Jeff Rudrick from Columbiana, Ohio. In the 511, Joe Welsh from Waterford. 04 is Jim Plants from Georgetown. His son, Jimmy Plants, in the 63, also from Georgetown. The 27 car is Dave Will from North Lima, Ohio. Robert Freshour in the 83 out of Weirton. Jason Bush from Swissville in the 42. John Mirgo from Cannonsburg in the 40. 76 is Tom Knight Jr. The 00R of Todd Roncaglione. Defending series champion Tommy Beck in the 91. 10J Jeff Broniszewski. We've got the 3 of Jeff Taylor and the 54 of Jeff Sharp. The 14 of Scott Gunn and the 77 of Bruce Driestadt. The 75 of Joe Hopkinson and the 67 of Bobby Bongiorni. The 48 of Mark Poole and Dave McManus in the yellow, number 27M. Kern. Two guys on the front row, the only two guys who've ever won up modified track championships here at Pittsburgh, Larry Kugel and Kurt Habadell. They'll be tough to beat. Starting up front, away we go. The green is out. Kugel takes the lead. Habadell is second. Charlier third. Dernoshik fourth as they run down the backstretch. Wayne Tessine is fifth in car number 10. Chad McClellan in the 7M moving into fifth as they come off the fourth turn. Larry Kugel, the Penfield Contracting Zero, has got the lead. The High Song Sitco 16 of Kurt Habadell second. The Sabre Equipment and Truck Bodies 20 of Logan Dernoshik trying to take the third spot from the 17 of Dale Charlier. The Tri-State Motorsports 17. Bruce Driestadt in car 77 spinning atop turn number 1. Caution is out. Caution is out for car 77. Bruce Driestadt in turn number 1. All brings the field back up to speed. He's been the leader from the start. And is certainly no stranger to victory lane here in Pittsburgh. Dernoshik into 20 down low, moving into third. Dropping Charlier the 17 back to fourth. Bobby Bongiorni in car 67 spinning in the fourth turn. Caution is out for 67, Bobby Bongiorni. Kugel out in front. Habadell second. Dernoshik third. Five laps complete. Logan Dernoshik and Dale Charlier still running side by side for third. Now down the back straightaway, and Chad McClellan to the 7M closing on those two. McClellan, this is only his second time he's been here to Pittsburgh. Was impressive in his first showing with a top 5 finish, and now trying to break through here as they come off of turn 4. Cars 3 wide for third. Off the 4th turn they come. Steele Charlier third that time. McClellan 4th, and Dernoshik back in 5th in car 20. Wayne Tessine in the 10 running 6th. Jim Petrell is 7th, and Russ Matika, Ron Caglione, and Mike Anderson. So get you back about through the top 10. Wayne Tessine in car 10, now moving to 5th. Caution is out. We've got a car into the wall in turn 1. 27, Dave McManus from Pleasant Hills out for Larry. McClellan continues to try and take the 3rd spot from the 17 of Dale Charlier as we're back to green with 7 laps down. This will be lap 8. Tessine into the 5th spot, dropping Dernoshik in the 20 back to 6th. Kugel and Habadale have really pulled away from the rest of the field. 10 laps are down, 10 laps to down, and the race for 3rd tightening up. Charlier in the 17, loose coming off the corners. He runs to the top side. 7M Chad McClellan, 10 Wayne Tessine right there, putting the pressure on. Logan Dernoshik sitting in the 6th spot in car 20. Jim Petrell running 7th, Russ Matika 8th. Ron Caglione is 9th. And right now, Mike Anderson in the 72 is your 10th place car. Yellow is out. Habadale staying right with Kugel on the restart here. 16, Kurt Habadale trying to put the pressure on. The Penfield Contracting 0. Charlier still 3rd, McClellan 4th, Tessine 5th, Dernoshik 6th, Petrell 7th, Matika 8th, Ron Caglione 9th, and Robert Freshour is 10th in car 83. Front 2 cars again pulling away. Halfway this time by. 12 more laps to go. Halfway, lap 13 down, 12 to go. Chad McClellan in the 7M, once again challenging the 17 of Dale Charlier for 3rd. Right there's the 10 of Wayne Tessine 5th. Dernoshik 6th, Petrell 7th, Matika 8th, all running together here as they race off the 4th turn. to see now, down low in car 10, getting by Chad McClellan for 4th. The 10 of Wayne to see up to 4th. We've got 10 laps to go, 10 laps to go. Tassine in the 10 now, trying to stick his nose underneath the 17 of Dale Charlier for 3rd in turn number 3. Charlier up high off the 2nd turn, Tassine in the 10 underneath him, down the back stretch. Charlier with the momentum still has 3rd into 3. Noshik in the 20, trying to move back into the top 5. Underneath the 7 of Chad McClellan. Tassine again, underneath Charlier. And he makes the pass off of 2. Wayne Tassine is up to 3rd in car 10. 7 laps to go, 7 laps remaining. Logan Dernoshik in the 20, wheel-to-wheel with the 7M of Chad McClellan as they run for 5th down the back straightaway. McClellan still 5th, Dernoshik is 6th, caution is out. Jeff Sharp in car 54 up into the green is out. 7 laps to go. More laps to go, 5 to go. Positions 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are being hotly contested into turn number 3. 7M Chad McClellan, 20 Logan Dernoshik, 84 Jim Petrill, 83 Robert Freshour, and the 17M of Russ Matika. Tassine in the 10, trying to mount a charge of the 16 of Kurt Habadell for a second here in the closing laps. 2 laps to go. Larry Kugel leading comfortably. Dale Charlier by himself in 4th. Chad McClellan still 5th. Dernoshik 6th. Freshour has moved to 7th. Jim Petrill 8th. Russ Matika 9th. And Ron Caglione 10th. Wayne Tassine closing in on Kurt Habadell for 2nd into 3. It's 1 lap to go in the M-Stall Invitational. 1 lap remaining. Penfield Contracting, Real Racing Wheels. Ken Drew's Lounge Zero out of Chester, West Virginia. It's his 4th win this season here at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Larry Kugel wins the M-Stall Invitational with Kurt Habadell 2nd and Wayne Tessine 3rd. Dale Charlier 4th, Chad McClellan 6th, Dernoshik 7th, Fresh Hour 8th, Betrayal 9th, and running 10th, the 17 Ammo Prospetica. Look out, we got a wreck here. Got modifieds here at Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway. Ken Wilson from York Heating and Air Conditioning will be presenting Larry with the trophy in victory lane. 2-time defending track champion and leading the point standings again here in 1997. Zero.
Well, it's kind of like a mob scene down here. Larry Kugel's first ever feature win with the Triathlon Series. We'll get a word with him here in just a moment.
All right, how about a nice hand? He's out of the car. Larry Kugel wins the M-Stall Invitational.
All right, we got Ken Stahl from York Plumbing and Heating here, one of the Ken Stahl, yeah. Ken Wilson from York Plumbing and Heating, one of the fine folks behind the UMP Modified Triathlon Series. That was a pretty good event here tonight.
Well, yes, it was. A few too many cautions for our liking, but we were very pleased with the car turnout. It's always nice when you have a special event when you can have 10, 12, 13 outsiders come in, because that's what makes a special event. So we were pleased with the car count, a little too many cautions, but we're very pleased overall.
Well, you know, I know the fans, as far as myself goes, I don't like to sit around and see a lot of cautions. And one of the rules that you have that has helped the fans out, I guess, a little bit is a 2-caution rule. If you could quickly explain that.
Well, you know, we're in the entertainment business, and if we want this series to grow in popularity, what we have to do is entertain the fans, and you can't do that with a ton of caution. So we implemented the single foul restart and the 2 cautions in the feature that would disqualify you, not to punish the drivers, but to help the fans.
One more quick question, then we're going to get into victory lane here. How many events you got planned this year, and after last year, how do you think the season went?